What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Casual Booster Box Openings. Slight pivot this week. I don't know if you guys watched the video last week, but this week we're going to be doing the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 151 Elite Trainer Box. So a little bit change from Digimon, but since BT14 doesn't come out until next week, and stay tuned next week since we're going to be opening a box of BT14. Hopefully we'll get lucky and pull the Imperial, but for this week, we'll start with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet 151. So guys, let me know this week, what do you think of the camera quality? What do you think of the sound quality, Trying different things to make sure my videos aren't so blurry, aren't so grainy, I think I'm gonna need to start investing in an actual camera instead of using a webcam, since I can't necessarily zoom in properly with a webcam. What I do is just I kind of just enlarge the source, and then the problem is then the video becomes like a little bit grainy. So this is just natural source, no stretching or anything. So let me know if it looks better. But I don't know if you can see, I kind of have my ring light off to the side, so hopefully that'll reduce the glare on the cards, especially if we pull something nice. The one thing about Pokemon boxes is a lot of the art looks really amazing, especially if we pull the full arts. So let's see. In the Elite Trainer box, we get 9 booster packs, 1 foil promo featuring the Snorlax, 65 card sleeves, which is pretty nice, 45 energy cards, a player guide, damage counter dice, competition legal coin flip die. Okay, plastic condition markers. I guess this is for burn and poison. And then the box, and then obviously a code. So let's get started. Let me know anyone's collecting the 151 collection. It's been a while since I've opened Pokemon product on this channel, but I actually kind of have an idea of what I want to do with Pokemon product. I still kind of want to open Japanese product, just because, again, like, from what I see, like, the centering is a lot better, the quality is a lot better, and especially with like booster sets, from what I've noticed is that they don't come like clumped up in one set. So I wanted to collect Evolving Skies because I wanted all the evolutions, and I found out that the Evolving Sky sets, I think, included like 2 or 3 other sets from the Japanese side, so it kind of like diluted the pool in a way, so like you won't get like the hits from like the Eevees set itself, whereas in Japan the Eevees came in the set called Eevee Heroes. So I might consider start investing into JP cards, just so it's easier for me to pull the cards I want. So like the book says, you get some dividers. Look at the art. You kind of get the silhouettes of the original 151 Pokemon. Pretty good quality. And then obviously your energy pack. And then here's our Snorlax. Now, funny enough, he's blocking a road. And then if you guys ever played the original Pokemon, you would have to use the Poke Flute to wake him up. But I don't know which path he's blocking. If anyone remembers, just let me know in the comments below. So let's see what we're gonna sleeve these up in. Don't remember if I used these, but let's sleeve them some Dragon Shield Nebulas. So here's your code, guys, if you want to claim it for your Pokemon trading card game. What's it called? The program. And then you have your damage counter die, your heads and tail die, or whatever they call it. These condition counters, they don't look too bad. They're okay. I appreciate that, the fact that it's plastic and not cardboard. So there's that. And then finally these sleeves. Kind of in the same art style as the dividers in the original 151 silhouettes. But without further ado, let's get started. Pokemon 151. Feels weird to be opening Pokemon cards again, especially after opening Digimon for such a long time. So, here's your code. Go ahead, focus up. Awesome. I believe it should be... Is it 4 to the front? Or is it 3 to the front? Nope. I guess it's not. Well, we already got our first hit, which is Blastoise EX. I believe this is the alternate art. Wow, look at that. What a great hit in the first box. Foiling is insane. Let me know in the comments below, guys. What was your starter Pokemon? I played red, blue, and yellow. And I think in blue, I ended up starting with a Squirtle just to match the color. And red, I ended up starting with a Charmander, which I found out later, Charmander probably had like the weakest starts, given the fact that the first 2 gyms were rock and water gyms. So it wasn't until afterwards I ended up restarting the game and I just picked Bulbasaur. And yeah, what I ended up just doing is like my friend just ended up creating like different saves and just traded me their Charmander and Squirtle, and that run was probably like one of the best runs I've had. So we have Dragonite, our foil energy, which I think looks really nice. I don't know if you see the texturing, but look at that. And then we have the Helix fossil, Slowpoke, Magmar, Horsey, Dragonair, alright. Seadra, okay. Kabuto, and Ghastly. So I guess it's not like the old way of doing Pokemon cards, because back then it used to be 3 to the front. We'll try opening this pack without doing any type of changes to the order of the cards. So here's a code for you guys. And then we'll start. So we have Staryu, Charmander. The alt arts for this set actually are really good. They look really nice. And I'm glad I kind of already started off with one of them. Bellsprouts, Kadabra, Ivysaur, Slowbro, Charmander Reverse Holo. We have a Ivysaur Reverse Holo, okay. And a Jolteon. Nice. And then we have our Psychic Energy. So this is interesting. Guess we don't have to bring 3 to the front anymore. Unless it's only specifically for the 151 set that they're doing this. But use your code. Abra. This guy was a menace. I remember I wanted to catch an Abra. And the only move it knew when you encountered it was teleport. And if you didn't try to like catch it in like the first try, this guy disappears. And it's just insanely upsetting. Diglets as well. And we're going through the underground tunnel to try to get to the other side. And every few steps, you encounter a Diglett or a Dugtrio. The amount of repels that I had to purchase just to avoid these guys, especially after I've caught one, and, you know, pretty much steamrolled the Thunder Gem with it. Bulbasaur, we got a Drowsy, Gloom, Clefable. Oh, there's Dugtrio. And I remember there's a chance you can actually encounter a Dugtrio and catch that instead. And I didn't find out until like my like second or third playthrough that you can actually run into Dugtrios. And then they have the OP dig move. Golduck reverse foil. Jigglypuff reverse foil. And then an Omastar foil. Awesome. And then basic fighting energy. There's a code for you guys. Magikarp? Okay, I slept on Magikarp, I'll be honest. You know, a Pokemon that you catch with the old rod that only knows nothing but flat, so what is it, Splash. I thought it was kind of useless, and it wasn't until, like, you know, I see it evolve into Gyarados that I thought, oh, you know what? Maybe this Pokemon is pretty good after all. Oddish, Mankey, Meowth, Machoke, Dugong, Hitmonchan. Now, what did you guys choose if you played the original Pokemon? After beating the dojo, you get a choice of a Hitmonchan or a Hitmonlee. To be honest, I stuck with Hitmonlee most of the time just because I feel like its moves are a lot better. Like, granted, Hitmonchan does have the ability to learn, like, you know, like Thunder Punch and Ice Punch and all that stuff. I just felt like Hitmonlee was, like, a lot better with its fighting moveset. Coughing, interested in seeing it as a dark type. I guess that makes sense. War Turtle. The art on this is just amazing. Look at that. Let me see if I can get this to zoom in correctly. Ooh, Gengar. This is hilarious art, I'll be honest with you. And then a foil Steel Energy. When I used to play Pokemon, like casually, like super casually, I never went to like locals or anything like that. But like I've always wanted to have like all my energy to be foil. Or like, you know, the full art ones. They just looked way too nice. Here's a code. So here's a Dratini, Growlithe, Geodude, another Jigglypuff, Haunter. I really enjoyed this kind of art style because you have the Ghastly, Haunter, and the Gengar in like the similar way. Nope, there's Hitmonlee, another War Turtle, Cloyster, Paris, and a Weezing foil. Never really used them, you know. Obviously, you have like, you know, on the TV show, you have Jesse and James with Ekans and Coughing, eventually becoming Arbok and Weezing, but yeah, I never really had these guys on my starting lineup. And then our basic Fire Energy. Execute. Oh yeah, I remember the Safari Zone. Executes are a lot harder for me to catch just because all you gotta do is throw bait, rocks, or like, you know, sand, and then those things would just run away. I thought like Safari Zone was kind of fun, but it wasn't for me. I didn't enjoy it. Porygon is an interesting one, you know, the way you can only win it from gambling. There's a Seeking, Butterfree, Lapras. Never really saw full potential in Lapras. Lapras just ended up being my like HM Pokemon, you know, using it to surf. Also, it was on theme, kind of, you know. Slowpoke Reverse Foil. There's a Raichu. Wow, look at the art on this one. And then we have Starmie Foil. And then we have, wow, there you go. Basic Water Energy. Staryu, Charmander, Spearow, Bellsprouts, Hypno, Poliwrath, back-to-back Pidgeots, wish I saw more potential in Pidgeot, you know. Pidgeotto, that line. At least in like Pokemon, Ash kind of made it look like it's you know, amazing Pokemon to have, and I guess like in the future, like, you know, further down the line, you kind of see its potential. But sadly, this is the Pokemon I taught Fly to, and that's all I used it for. This is hilarious. So, Pidgeot reverse foil, and here's a Pidgeotto reverse foil, and then a Chansey. Chansey's an interesting one, also from the Savari zone. Never really understood what it was good for, but it's hard to catch. And I know later down the lines, you have these chances that hang out with Nurse Joy at the Pokemon Center. Electabuzz. Now this is another thing. Electabuzz and Scyther. Sadly, I never really got into using either. Scyther ended up being my cut HM user. And then Electabuzz I just caught just to catch. Like, I don't know. Other than like Zapdos, I never really had much. Like, I didn't really care too much about the lightning types. Rhyhorn, Tangela. There's another Coughing. Cycling Road. Scyther. Charmeleon. Look at that. No. Clefairy reverse foil. Ooh, look at this. Tangela full art. Whoa, look at this. Tangela full art and a Venusaur EX. I find it really interesting they're bringing EX cards back. Do they still have a thing where they get... Yep. Even when they get knocked out, they give out 2 prize cards. I don't know how... If you guys have really started playing the game, but like, you know, with the whole VMAX, V going back to like, you know, GX and all that stuff. There's just way too much pile creep, but look at that. Venusaur EX. These are some great hits. Final pack, guys, the Pokemon 151. Let me know down below, what content do you prefer more, Pokemon or Digimon? Like, I really wanted to get into Lorcana, but I just don't think it's in the cards right now, pun intended. Like, it's just so hard to get product, and then, you know, looking at some pre-orders, like people were charging like, you know, $300 for a booster box, and like for $300, that's 2 Digimon booster boxes, 2 Pokemon booster boxes. Like, I think it's just too much, and that's the issue with supply and demand, you know. Magikarp. Mankey, Oddish, Meowth, Almanites, Tauros, Kadabra, a Butterfree reverse foil, Clefable reverse foil, and our final card, an Alakazam EX. Looks like it's the alternate art as well. Look at that. Get amazing foiling. And we finish off with a foil water energy. Wow, these are some really great hits, especially just from like an elite trainer box. This is amazing. Yeah, guys, again, let me know. What content do you really want to see? Do you really care whether or not it's Digimon or Pokemon related? Do you just want to see me crack packs? You know, because again, I'm looking into investing into like Japanese Pokemon cards, just because I think the card pool is a lot better and the cards look a lot nicer. Don't get me wrong, these cards look amazing. Like, again, kudos to you know, Pokemon for having like such good art in their cards, but just can't compete with JP cards. So let's do a quick recap. We have our Snorlax that we got from the box. We have a full art Tangela, our Venusaur EX, our Alakazam EX, and then our full art alternate art Blastoise EX. Again, guys, I really do plan on opening some more Pokemon 151 products. It's just sad to know that this set doesn't come with a booster box. You know, you can only buy like the 6-packs cards. I mean, the 6-pack sets, or like, you know, the 151 collection special box, or whatever, the one that gives you a free Mew, and then, you know, the elite trainer box. But overall, really happy with the pulls. Again, guys, let me know what you think of the video quality, the sound quality. Always room for improvements. And again, thank you guys for watching. I do have something planned with this series. It'll either start next week or the week after, depending. Again, if my BT14 boxes come in on time, we'll definitely open a box in this channel, and then we'll continue the series. But just I'll keep you guys posted. You know, keep watching. And yeah, I got nothing else to say. Thank you guys once again for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.